What up? I'm cleaning my foundation. Oh my god. Hi. Does your foundation ever get so disgusting and you're like, oh my god, I should have cleaned this? I've had it for like 35 years. Hi, hi, hi. What's up? Oh, congrats on the day off, dude. Hello. What's going on? Hi, Vietnam. Thank you. I appreciate you hoping that I would start being live again. Me too. I've been meaning to do it for a really long time, and I realized that I have not, so. Hi, Yvette. Hello, Germany. San Fran. What's up? What's everybody up to? What you doing on this Wednesday, depending on where you are? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed the Joe Baker video. I really felt like doing something different, and it was fun. It was actually like pretty fun. I don't really have any like other ideas, right? I mean, I kind of do, of like other makeup artists, but like Joe Baker was someone that I've been thinking about for a really long time. Hi, Toronto. I was just in Toronto not that long ago, like September, I think. My first time. Hi. Hi, Germany. So I'm just gonna, I've had a few people, I'm gonna wait like a second. I'm gonna start getting into like my base and shit, but I had like a few people commenting that they wanted to see me use the Hung Vanngo green palette, and I haven't. Like, I just haven't. I haven't touched it. It's clean. Like, it's basically brand new. So I thought we would just like fuck around with that today. I just wanna like, I have a new thingy for my phone to go on. I just want to make sure that I'm like in it, you know what I mean? Oh good, I'm glad my recent blending video helped. It's so funny how like it feels counterintuitive, you know, because like you see so many people doing like the swiping motion or like circular motions, and that's just kind of like what we've always seen. But when I started doing it, because like you're just like your eyelids, you know what I mean? Like you get older, it just doesn't work the same way. It just doesn't work the same way. Oh, that's so cool. You know, a stylist who works with Joe. That's so cool. I hope Joe sees it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody who liked that video. Hi, Switzerland. Oh my god, I want to go to Switzerland so bad. It looks so beautiful. So gorgeous. What up? Thanks for being here, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna just like, we're gonna chat. We're gonna chat, but I'm gonna start doing my base, just so you know. And I'm not really gonna talk through this because like, I'm just kind of assuming that everybody has seen me put makeup on my face, you know what I mean? I would totally come to Scotland. I was in England twice. I'm using House Labs foundation. Oh, good idea. Definitely gotta wash your brushes. I actually desperately need to wash my brushes right now, so I should probably do that after this. Hi. Yeah, so what's everybody up to? Like, where are you? I'm assuming that you guys are all watching this on mobile, by the way. Because, like, do people watch lives on their computer? Like, do you prefer this situation? Because I have all this, like, bless his heart, my boyfriend bought me a bunch of, like, streaming stuff, like, cool streaming stuff for, like, streaming on a computer. Oh, you're watching on a laptop, okay. Is it annoying to watch on a laptop if I'm on mobile? I've never done that before. Because I pretty much, if I watch a live, I'm on my phone. You know? Hi, Canada. Yeah, I feel like most people watch YouTube on their phone. I'm just like, oh, it's my washing machine. I thought somebody was knocking on my door. Rainy day in Tennessee. It's rainy in LA right now. Or it's supposed to be rainy. I have my windows blocked so that my lights work so I can't see. Oh, you know who's on her way? Gabby's coming by. Hold on one second. I have to text her back. Sorry. Gabby Alvarez, if any of you are familiar, if you've seen her on my channel before, she's stopping by to bring me some makeup to try. So I just told her, I was like, if you're coming by, you should just like pop in. Yeah, sorry, if I text her back, because I'm obviously on my phone, it'll buffer for a second. I apologize. Barbie K, do you love Pilates? Because I've been thinking about, there's a Pilates studio like down the street from me, and I've been thinking about doing it because I've been dealing with a lot of like shoulder pain. And I thought that maybe it would help. With moles? Are you trying to cover up your moles with the foundation? Because you probably shouldn't. Like if you apply your foundation over top of moles, then what you can do when you're done with all of your makeup is just like take a little Q-tip and like remove it from it. I put way too much foundation out. Kettlebell class sounds fun. You like the idea of Pilates? You love Pilates. I feel like it's good for the core in general, right? Thank you. If warm yellow olive works on me, it totally does. That's literally, that's me. That's my skin tone. Yoga. So I do yoga, and I do a lot of like, I do yoga, and I also do like mobility stuff, and that's been like helpful. But I just feel like, and I weight train, like I like weight training a lot, but I often will injure myself when I weight train, like my upper body. Like I'm really good at, that's why I was like, for posture, that's what I was thinking. Cause like I have, this shoulder is like rounded forward and this shoulder's fine. So like whenever I'm doing like presses or something or anything that like works out my shoulders, I always just kind of like fuck up. I always end up fucking up the shoulder even when I'm really careful. So I feel like I need to work on my posture. I'm glad you're here in your first live. I like gold and silver, but with my red hair, I feel like I can only get away with gold. But full disclosure, I'm gonna go back to blonde, and I'm probably gonna cut my hair off. So anyone who's been like, I don't know, feeling emotionally like involved in this hair journey of mine, not that anybody would, but if you happen to, yeah, I'm gonna cut it all off. It doesn't look good. Like, it's fine, and I have to put a lot of work into it, but like, it does nothing for my bone structure the longer my hair is, so. Is this a broadcast for you? Is this a broadcast for you? I don't fully understand the question. Yeah, no, I love the blonde, I love the red, but to be honest with you, I've had so when I dyed my hair this color, I cut it, and like I cut it short, like I always do, and when it was short, it didn't look right to me. Like this color didn't look right short. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna grow this out, which was kind of already like a journey that I was going through. I was trying to like grow my hair, just to see if I could do it again, you know? And the thing is that like the longer copper hair, I have a very difficult time bringing in any kind of like edge to my look. Like I have to try really hard with like jewelry and like my outfits. I just kind of, it instantly just makes me look a little more like older and polished, I guess. And that's just not my vibe. It just isn't. Like I'm not ready to be there. So maybe when I'm like 60, I'll go back to like this kind of thing, you know? That's kind of how I feel. Like when I'm trying to like look younger, then maybe I'll go back to the copper, because it's a beautiful color and it really does like complement my skin tone, but I miss the blonde. And I'm not gonna go as white. I'm probably gonna do like what I was kind of doing at the end, where it was like a little bit more like vanilla, you know, vanilla creamy. And I'm probably gonna have to do like a little bit more of like a gold blonde and like transition into it, but I don't know. Oh, I'm probably gonna leave this up for anybody who like can only pop in for a second. You can come back to it if you want. Rich cougar woman, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like when I want to look like, when I want to get into like my older MILF era, like then we'll go back to the copper. But I'm like, I'm not ready to be there yet. Especially like last night I went to an event with Gabby and I was wearing like a suede like blazer and like trousers and I was like, this is not it. Like it's just not it. So yeah, we're going back to the edge. Going back to the edge. Sorry, I take a really long time on my jawline contour on account of all the Twix bars. That's not even a joke. Dark chocolate hair color. Yeah, so yes, I had a lot of color considerations when I was trying to figure out like, because I was getting really bored of the blonde and I was like, what do I want to do differently? And like, yes, like rich contrast, darker, like warmer browns with like maybe like caramel in it or something like that. Definitely like it came to mind, but I don't know. First of all, really, really dark. I was nervous about doing that because I had a feeling I wanted to go back to the platinum at some point. And that was just like, I asked my colorist, Sarah, I was like, what is the process of going from like really, really dark to like bleach? And she was like, girl, like that's a full grow out. With this, because my hair is very fine and it lifts really easily with developer, I can, I can like it's gonna be like a couple steps, like maybe a couple appointments to be able to get back to the blonde. So yeah, and I've been blonde my whole life, like my whole life. And then when I hit the platinum and I went with like the really short pixie, it was just like, this is me, you know what I mean? Like when it's long, my hair is very flat. It's incredibly flat and I have to do a lot to it to get any kind of volume. And I think people really underestimate that when I tell them that. Like they're like, I have fine hair and I'm like, girl, you have literally no idea what fine hair is. So it just looks better. It just looks better. Yeah, I know. That is the one thing, like the copper really does bring out the green in my eyes, which I love, because people don't get my eye color wrong as much as much when I have the copper. Shirley Manson band, wait, what? Shirley Manson from the 90s band Garbage look like blue glitter. You need to like comment that on a YouTube video so that I can remember. Actually, let me screenshot that because I have no idea what you're referencing. So I'm gonna have to look that up later. Hello from India. Yeah, it has been a while. I don't remember when I changed it. It's hard to remember because I've gone through like a few different stages of like the color change kind of like followed very closely my grow out, like when I decided I wanted to grow my hair out. So it's kind of hard for me to tell. It feels like it's been a minute. Maybe like 6 months. Is that possible? I don't really know. How long does a coloring appointment take on pixies? Well, it depends on your hair. It depends on your hair. So like if you have really, really like thick, coarse hair that's dark, then like it could take a really long time. My hair, let's see, how long did it usually take? My hair, again, very, very fine, lifts super easy. So my appointments would usually be like maybe 2 hours. Like a long one would be maybe 2 hours. But that's to get my roots done. That's to get my roots done. So, I mean, I don't remember. I have a YouTube video actually of the first time that I went platinum that my brother filmed, which is so cute. It's a good one if you want to go check that out. But I don't remember how long I was there. I feel like that was probably like 3 hours or something. But yeah, I don't know. Like I'm considering keeping some length. No, maybe I won't. Cause like I don't like it. No, I'm just gonna cut it off. Fuck it. Like I'm just gonna cut it. My brother's good. You know. I guess so. I don't know. Light and fluffy and lightweight. Well, I did blow dry it. I used like volumizing products and this is what I got. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's huge. So I haven't really been painting and doing art recently. It's been a topic in therapy a lot. Trying to like make more time for that stuff. But I will say today I went on a walk this morning and I saw multiple, this pivots back to Jo Baker, and her like way of looking at like inspiration and creating makeup looks from it. I walked by 2 different trees that gave me painting inspo. And then there's this plant that I always walk by that's so fucking cute in our neighborhood. It's like this little, it's like this little plant that has like these little orange, yellow orange berries on it, and then these purple flowers, and then these like light green leaves. It's so cute. And I was like, I want to paint that so badly. Like I just like the color combination, you know? Hi, Ukraine. I hope you're okay. Hi. I'm good. I'm pretty good. I'm actually pretty tired. I like I said, if anyone didn't hear or is new, I went to an event last night with Gabby and I'm not a drinker. Like I don't drink. If I do, I get like a vodka soda. And if I do drink, it's like honestly 5 times a year. Like that is like the most. And I would probably have like 1 or 2 vodka sodas. Like that's how infrequently. And last night, the event, they didn't do like vodka soda. They had like pre-made cocktails. So I got like a cocktail and I hate cocktails because they're so sweet. I hate sweet alcohol. Like it's just so gross to me. And I had it and I had the whole thing. So I'm just feeling like, and I slept really well last night, but I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like everything is like that. So I'm a little tired, but I'm good. How are you? Is your winter makeup routine for skin different from other seasons? Not really, but you have to keep in mind that I live in Los Angeles and it's kind of dry here all the time. It does get a little bit drier in the winter time, but for the most part, the prep is the same. And the only thing that I'll change is that like if my skin is feeling a little bit more dry, then at the end, maybe I'll go in with like a slightly more hydrating like setting spray or something. Where'd my nose contour thing go? Oh. Hello, London. Do you have reoccurring dreams? I have themes to my dreams. And I've had reoccurring dreams in the past. I've had typically reoccurring nightmares, but I don't really get them anymore, which is really nice. But I have reoccurring themes. There's always like some kind of like world-ending dystopian element. And there's like a group of us in like a town, or like there's like there's like a bunch of people involved, but there's like a close group. And there's like there's some sort of objective that we're trying to solve. I don't know. It's always like a little bit different, but there's always like I'm in a mall or I'm in a college or I'm in like a small neighborhood in a town and there's lots of people around. It's really interesting, which is very funny as an introvert who's basically always alone. Luzerne Lab Skincare. I have not heard of that before. What's their deal? Sounds like The Walking Dead. Yeah, I have had like alien invasion dreams where like I've been an alien and then I'm like abandoned by like the group because I like fell through a fucking like I fell through like a hole in the ceiling or like the floor or whatever, and I like land and then I see like everybody above me like and they just leave. It's yeah. Yeah. Those are some reoccurring dreams. But the theme, the like, those themes are always the same, but like the story's always different, always different. My boyfriend's dad did this like therapy thing like forever ago with like a Jungian therapist, all about like analyzing dreams and stuff. And he was telling me about it like a few Christmases ago when they came to stay with us. And it was fascinating. It like did so much for him as like a just philosophy of life, I guess. I don't know, it's really interesting. Anyway, he's like almost 90 and he's like the most open-minded like old person you would ever meet in your entire, he's also the sweetest person in the entire world. What made me adjust my nose contouring? I kind of like, well, one thing, I'm using a slightly like warmer color because I have the red hair now, which I can get away with. Like you can see, like my eyebrows obviously don't match my hair. They're much more cool toned. When my hair was platinum and it was slightly more on the cool toned side, which I'm not gonna go back to. If I had like a warm contour on my nose, it looked kind of crazy. But now I'm sort of embracing the like bronzy look, like the sort of like dusted Katie Jane Hughes, like bronzed skin. And also I'm focusing more so like here on the tip because I like to kind of like have that like pushed up a little bit. And then I just kind of fade it into the sides, you know, like that kind of thing. I don't want it to look so like Ariana Grande, but I like this. I like to kind of like refine the tip a little bit and then just fade it up. And because I have these bumps in my nose up here, whenever I contour up there, it just like, it just looks, I don't know, it just becomes really obvious. Like there's always like one area where it just like is like a dark patch kind of. And I don't like the way it looks. So I've just decided to stop fighting it. Yeah. But I don't know. When the red hair is gone, things might change. Like I might go back to, the color will probably change of my nose contour, but an incredible skincare brand from I almost said Switzerland. Switzerland. Great for dry skin. Organic versions of the ingredients of K-Beauty. Interesting. I'd be down to like look into it. I love skincare. I have to say, like, since I've been on such a skincare journey and experienced a lot of like heartbreak with just breakouts and products letting me down or like using too many, going in with like too much shit. I'm very like reluctant to try new things because I feel like I'm in a place where I'm like, okay, and I'm like, I don't want to fuck with it. Like, please don't, I don't want to fuck with it. Please don't make me fuck with it. Yeah, it's a hard, you know what? Not fighting your features is a really difficult thing to learn for a lot of people because like I think about this all the time. There are aspects of especially when I was in talking this through in that Joe Baker video, like we see ourselves so differently. Like there are things that I see when I look at my face where I'm just like, I want to change that, or like this is the way that I like do it to make it look different and look better to me. But like I always think about this, like if Lisa Eldridge did my makeup, like she's not gonna be like contouring my nose to the gods, or like she might not even contour my jawline. You know what I mean? Like these are things that like we focus on, hyper fixate on, and a professional makeup artist probably isn't going to, you know? So yeah, I don't know. It's like it takes a lot of like perspective changing, I think, to like see your features in the way that someone else might see your features. This is something that I always think about when because like as a makeup artist, okay, take 5 or 2 or 3. I'm gonna go grab her really, really quickly. So just talk a bunch amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Me with this like clown blush. One moment. I was like, Gabby's here. Get in here.
Hello, people.
Gabby's here.
Hi. What's up?
It's definitely not the most ideal setup for 2 people, but
We can just say,
you know how much we've
what
suffered before.
I know.
Oh, see. Yeah, but your hair's lit. Your hair is lit.
Yeah, literally. Look at the hairline, guys. Look, my natural texture is looking so good today.
You always look fabulous.
Oh, stop.
You stop.
Look, I'm wearing some of the new About Face.
Ooh.
This is the red.
These are my favorite
crayon
colors on you.
I love red.
Beautiful. Makes the eyes pop.
Look at her adorable glasses. Yes, yes.
So
Wait, you need to live react to what I just brought you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where
I think.
did I put it? Oh, it's right there.
Oh yeah.
Ready?
I love that.
Working on a thumbnail.
Yeah. No, you here. Sit. Sit in your chair. Sit in your chair now.
There's nowhere for you.
I'll
to
be
go.
around you. Oh wait, I want to see this.
Play. I have 2
Ooh.
colors. I have the lighter one too.
Oh, good. Okay,
Yeah.
this is what I think is nice from her brand.
Yeah, I like it.
I wanted the concealer, but it's so yellow
Really?
and so shimmery. I
Oh.
was like, girl, I don't need that. Oh, these are nice.
Yeah, they're nice. They're
That
really,
is
really,
nice.
really creamy.
Yeah, I get a little Farrah Fawcett to the hair when it's coming in.
So cute.
Not gonna lie.
Okay, so interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
so I have so much stuff
And
now.
so I brought you the Danessa to compare, but you can have that one. For sure.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
So I never got to try the Danessa Myricks, like the dual-ended sticks or
I
whatever.
love how crusty it looks. It's literally brand new. Just the packaging looks so crusty.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you're right. It is really cooling.
Yeah, right? Yeah, so About Face came out with like a version of this, but I think Danessa was the first to bring this technology to the market.
So we got a foil.
Yeah. Oh, you want to make sure to
Oh,
put
yeah,
these
yeah.
little caps on them
Otherwise, it's gonna dry out.
because
Yeah.
they're like gel based.
Yeah.
They're like water based, guys. So
I love the idea of a water-based.
I like it. It's really thin, you know.
Yeah.
And then yeah, so like one is a foil and one is a metallic.
Okay. You see that? Foil and metallic.
Yeah.
Gorge.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Super
I
super
really like
cute.
it. Okay,
Super cute.
so these are not dual-ended then.
So those are the lips.
Oh, okay.
And
These are
then
glitter
and then
ones.
these are not dual ended and they are just like
So these are the eyeshadows?
yeah, those are the cooling
Oh,
chromes. And then these are
okay.
the dual sticks.
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. How the fuck am I? Oh, okay. Ooh.
Yeah. It's nice.
Oh, it's really jelly.
now you know?
Oh, I love that. Oh, that's really
Yeah.
nice.
It's really pretty.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, so it's kind of like a fusion of the two, like Danessa.
Yeah, it's like the metallic and the
formulas.
foil came together. It made it a little softer.
Yeah.
But-
I like that. I love the way it feels.
Yeah, like they're
How
really
is
pretty.
how's the wear?
Once they dry down, they don't budge. Yeah.
Okay, I
That's the
love
whole thing
that.
with this like water-based gel technology.
It's like because it's so lightweight.
Yeah.
So like why? Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. That's amazing. Oh my, I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I know. I want to see what you think of the lippies too.
Yeah. Okay. So hold on a second. I need to look at this color. Okay, I love that.
Yeah, I thought that would be like
That's
a
a
nice,
really
like,
beautiful
every
nude.
day.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that.
What's the name of that one?
That's X Factor.
X Factor's really good, guys.
That's so pretty because it's like a nude.
Yeah.
It's like a nice nude, but there's like there's some warmth in it, and it's got these like tiny little flecks of what looks like almost lavender in it. I love that guy. I love it when they just like mix a bunch of shit together. It's my favorite.
I love when there's like glitter particles
Right?
that are actually just different and dimensional.
Okay, and then cherry pick lip shimmer. So
Yeah.
this is what we were talking about last night.
Yeah, so if you've never tried the About Face Cherry Pick formula, guys, it's really, really glossy.
Look how glittery. I love that.
Yeah, the packaging's so fun.
So cute.
Yeah, so I did the campaign with my friend Sydney for this, and that's why I have all of the collection, and I wanted to bring some to Alex today.
Ooh. Damn, payoff.
Yeah, the payoff screen.
This one is, what is this called? Cherry pick?
No, that's
or
the
that's what the
formula.
name is. Above the world? Above the
Yeah,
world?
above the world.
Can you
Whoa,
guys
in
see
your
that?
mirror, it looks crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to like get the right like lighting.
Yeah,
angle. I don't know if you
it's-
guys can really see that actually.
It's because of the gloss
Yeah.
and glitter that I feel personally it's really hard to tell in photos that it's so fucking glittery.
Yeah, like you guys probably can't really see the finish of it, but it's like really super pigmented and super glossy, and then it has like this beautiful glitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of glitter suspended in it, but because of the gloss level,
It doesn't look
bouncing.
yeah. It doesn't look like you just have a bunch of glitter on the lips. Yeah. I love that.
I mean, I really do like it. It's
Very
really
cool.
fucking
Love,
pretty.
love.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. This.
Gorgeous.
I want it so bad. I want it so bad.
This palette. Let's take a look. Look at it.
Yeah, I want it. Did you get the shimmers too, or just the matte?
Just this, yeah.
Yeah, because I think I just need mattes.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I have so many shimmers, like I don't need
so many fucking shimmers.
But look at the packaging. It's beautiful. It's
guys,
so beautiful.
This is literally an editorial artist's dream, bitch.
Yeah. Colors are
yeah,
gorgeous.
I'm gonna have to pick it up.
You are.
I've been like on a makeup buying streak so bad, so I need to chill. Okay, wait, before I go, I do want your opinion on these. Okay. I brought you like a natural one.
Okay, cool.
And then like kind of like mimic the look that you were wearing last night.
Okay.
Kind of that.
So wait,
vibe.
are these the same, like these, I remember that they launched the dual ended ones. Are these the same like formula, or did they reformulate? Or...
I think they're similar, but they're completely shimmery. So.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You guys are so sweet.
Dude.
And they like blend out nice, you know? The brand of that palette is Blend Bunny. Sorry, I'm seeing that.
Fuck yeah, dude. That looks so nice.
Ooh,
nice? Okay, like, yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
The more you blend it, it's like it gets
more like scattered. Yeah.
That's gorgeous. I love that.
You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much.
Are you guys flirting?
They're flirting with me.
Okay. Okay. All right. So there's okay.
Yeah. So it's got a little metallicness to it.
Okay. I like that.
I'm wearing the red one today, but I'm wearing like a balm on the lid. So
yeah.
You know, but
I love that.
It was so freaking easy. All of these are about face, and my freckles are not real. Sorry, guys.
Freckles are always fake these days.
Like, I wish they were this strong, but I just don't think you can have them that strong unless you're like very fair.
They look fabulous though, as always.
All right, well.
All right, guys.
Thank you guys so much for hanging with me.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, she's gonna see me out, guys. Oh my god, goodbye, boo boo. I think that's so fun, this live streaming. It's been so long. Oh my god, like 2 months, I feel like. Really? I mean, for me, I feel like it's been like 2 years. Yeah, I mean, it's just
Okay, I'm back. That was a fun little interlude. Okay. Me just like walking around with this makeup this entire time. Let me just take this stuff off of my hands so that I'm not like accidentally getting it all over the place. If you're talking about Gabby, so Gabby, yes, Gabby, Gabi. She's on Instagram. She does have a YouTube channel and she has posted some things in the past, but she's not active on it right now. But I believe it's just her, I think it's just her name. I think it's just Gabby Alvarez. And then what the fuck is her Instagram? I can't remember. Is it just, it's not just her name. Makeup by, no. Gabby Alvarez Makeup? I can't fucking remember. One of you probably knows. I'm just gonna take this stuff off with some Lancome. Wait, Lancome? Yeah, Lancome. What the fuck? You're getting a puppy? What kind of dog? That's exciting. I want to get a cat. I want to get a kitten. I want to get a kitten so bad. But we have 2 cats and like, I don't think we have enough room for another. Like we just, that's unreasonable, I think. I'm gonna be glittery for a while. Okay, what the fuck was I doing here? I need to do concealer. That's what I need to do. A kitten named Cookie. So cute. Yeah, I always check the neighbors apps. Like all the neighbors apps will like people are constantly posting about like fosters needed or like they found kittens because like it's a city and there's strays everywhere. And I just like every single time I'm like, I want to take one in, but like it's just difficult because we have 2 adult cats and one of them is like, she just like wasn't socialized. My cat was just like not socialized at all. Like they hate each other. These 2 cats hate each other. They are not friends. So I just feel like bringing in another cat would be a bad idea, you know? I think I'm gonna try this Live Tinted concealer today because I haven't tried it. It's been sitting here and it's relatively light. It's in the shade 21. I think it's like supposed to be a neutral shade. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried it, so. Sorry, I just remembered, and I quickly just wanted to mention, I don't know if you guys follow, if you follow me on Instagram, I reposted it, but this model / creator, her name is Kitty, was recently in a hit and run. A car hit her and left her, and she suffered so many injuries, like including fractures, fractured leg. Like it's horrific. I can't fucking imagine going through something like that. And she has put up a GoFundMe. So I reposted it on Instagram. And if you can, please help, because I just like, I read her post and I just like cannot imagine something like that happening, crossing the street and being hit by a car and the person just drives the fuck away. So if you're able to, maybe I can, like, once this is up, I can like post it in the comments. There's like a link to it in the comments or something if you're interested. But oh my God, it was so fucking horrible. Yeah. I hear about like, you know, living in a city, and I actually, I don't know if she's located in LA or New York, but regardless, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's fucking LA, because I'm constantly hearing about like hit and runs, like a car, like a drunk driver, someone like hits a car and runs, but can you fucking imagine hitting a person and leaving them there? I cannot imagine that. So yeah, sorry to bring the mood down, but I thought that was very important to share. So yeah. Yeah, I will. I'll post it. I wonder if is there a way for me to do it like here without, I haven't gone live in forever. I'm on my phone, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I will absolutely post it in, you know what? I'll post it in my community tab as well. So if you don't see it, then check there after, like later today or tomorrow or something. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, so I am gonna try this. Yeah, that's pretty light. That would be probably nice. These are my 3 concealers. NARS for color correcting, Kosas for like regular, whatever. And then this is the Live Tinted concealer in the shade 21. I'm very interested in this. Hi Corey. My nails are, I've been using this brand forever. It's just like a cheap Amazon brand called BT Art Box. and they have so many different styles. And I've mentioned this before, they're very like hit or miss in terms of like quality, but these are so fucking legit. And I don't know what they're called. I think it's like ruby red something, but like if you just search for them, if you just search for their nails, they have like so many different styles. So then, yeah, they're just on Amazon. They're really affordable. Yeah, I have like literally a drawer of these nails, and I think they reached out to me like a really long time ago, and they sent me, for some reason they sent me gels, which like I don't use. So I buy them all, but they're so affordable. It's amazing. And then whenever somebody compliments them, I'm like, they're just press-ons, and people are like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude." Hi, Grease. Both of my necklaces are from Etsy. That's where I get like, actually all of the jewelry that I'm wearing right now, with the exception of these little guys, I got on Etsy. Oh no, wait, that's a lie. This little one is not. I can't remember where I got this. Oh wait, maybe it is from Etsy. I don't remember. I need to do a video on all of the jewelry that I buy on Etsy, because that's where I get all my cool jewelry, honestly. Is there any chance you would post bold makeup? Of course, dude. What kind of bold makeup? Like, what are we talking here? Are we talking a bold lip? Are we talking about bold eye? There's more choices. Was I ever a victim of orange foundation? Yeah, of course. Of course. Orange, or like it looking orange or like way too pink toned. I feel like orange, I usually foundation isn't, well, I guess sometimes it's too orange. Most of the time it's too pink because of the green in my skin. But yeah, definitely. But like, I've always been pretty good at, even when my foundation, like I have a video about this, about like how to make the wrong foundation color work for your skin. And it's about balancing your concealer color, your bronzer color, your contour color, your blush color, like learning how, like if I put on my foundation and it's too pink, then this is what I can do to like kind of adjust things so that when it all comes together, it looks good. You know what I mean? I have a video about that. It's really helpful. Oh. I mean, bold makeup is really about, it's really about just like practicing it and sort of like becoming more comfortable. Like, I think the main deterrent for a lot of people is that you're not used to seeing yourself in it, you know? So like it really helps to do like a pre-shower makeup type thing where you play around with bold makeup when you're not going anywhere. So then you, like, it removes the pressure, you know? And then that way you can like experiment and you can fail, and then you don't need to like freak out because you need to be somewhere in 15 minutes. There's probably going to be a lot of jumping around with my face, because whenever I'm talking while I'm doing my makeup like this, I get so distracted and I forget what I'm doing. So just letting you know. That's a good idea, what Corey said. Starting bold makeup, playing around with the tones that already exist in your hair, skin, or eyes, but just go darker, shimmery. That's a really good way, because you know it's gonna work. Like, you know the colors are gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna grab this, interesting. I'm gonna grab this Live Tinted concealer for a little highlighting. I don't know if it's like the best color, but it's not bad. It's like a little too pink for my skin, but because I'm using a foundation that like matches my skin tone really well, I think it's fine. Like, it's not gonna be the end of the world. So I'm just gonna lay it out right now. Brown eyes and brown hair. My almond eyes are a waste with the basic shit I do. I don't, honestly, like, it kind of depends on your skin tone. Like, are you cool toned? Are you warm toned? Because, like, I feel like brown eyes can go with, like, pretty much anything. And, like, the obvious answer is that, like, blues really make it pop, or, like, grays. But you just want to be careful that you're not using really cool toned colors if you have, like, more of a warm undertone, you know? All right, let's blend this shit out. Do I use a sponge? Hi, I don't know if you're Liz or Liz. Liz or Lizzie? Red Lizzie. It's always funny when I go to respond to someone because I want to say their name, but like if you just have a username, I'm like, I don't know what to call you. So I just spritzed a little bit of my brush. I spritzed the whole brush with this setting spray from Milani. I've really been liking it, but I don't love the scent. It is scented, so just be warned. It's like pretty heavily scented. Ooh, I'm glad you like the Clio mascara. How do you get it off? You need a good cleansing balm. The best one in my opinion. I mean, like so many of them are really, really good. Like for instance, Pharmacy, classic. You know what I mean? Pharmacy's a classic one. But the best one in my opinion is the Desi Skin Cleansing Balm. It's so good. I think it's called the Skin So Balm Cleansing Balm. It's so good. Comes in like a little squeeze tube and it's really easy to get everything out. It's really nice. I just used it last night because I wore Clio last night. All right, I'm gonna do a little spot concealing. Classic shit. I Met You cleansing balm? I don't know that. I don't know that one. Do you use brush guards for your refer brushes? No, I probably should. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what a fucking brush guard is. And I probably should. I wash my brushes weekly, typically. Yeah, like I'm pretty good about that. Although we're going on 2 weeks right now, which isn't great. But I haven't worn that much makeup. No, I haven't worn that much makeup in the last 2 weeks. So it's like, I don't feel as bad about it, but it's definitely not ideal. Like, I have to wash them after this. Yeah. Bitch ass cheek acne. You know, talking to a bunch of, like a few of our friends are pregnant right now. And just talking to people about like hormones and everything, like what a fucking annoyance that stuff changes so much. Brush guards are little plastic top parts that come with brushes. But a lot of... Oh, no, I never use them. I never use them. That's a good idea, though, to keep them for when you, like, throw a brush in your purse. I do still do my own nails, yes. But, like, you know, press on, so they're not very difficult. A little net sleeve, that's a good idea. Poison ivy. I honestly, I don't have a style of a look in mind, just the color, because like we're obviously using the green palette. So if anyone has any suggestions, I kind of feel like doing the same old placement that I've been doing, which has been, I actually have a video going up tomorrow of my like go-to eye makeup. And it's all I've been wearing recently. Like the placement, it's all I've been wearing, and I'm so obsessed with it. Like I love it so much. So it's like the placement that I was wearing in my Joe Baker video. Thank you. I'm glad everybody likes my nails. I really, I never thought that I could wear red nails until the copper hair. Like it just like, I feel like it works. Even though you would think it would clash, but I just feel like it works. And I'm really hoping that when I do go back to blonde, that the red nails still work. Because for whatever reason, I don't know, I always wanted to wear red nails, but maybe it was just because they weren't like glowy like this. Like these are so glowy. Like a matte red nail, I don't think I could do. Oh, I have to do brows. I should probably do my brows. Okay, that's not bad. You always need a pop of red. Oh, thank you, Christina Lynn. Reminding people to like the live. Doing the hard work for me. So I haven't bought any advent calendars, but I was sent the MAC one and the my boyfriend taught me how to say it properly. Let me think about it, because I've already forgotten how to say it. Is it L'Occitane? L'Occitane? I really want to like be able to pronounce French. I really want to, okay? I want to. Oh, thank you, Elle. So I was gonna do, okay, so I was gonna do a, like, kind of like a vloggy type, L'Occitane? L'Occitane? Is that what it is? L'Occitane. You guys, are you French? Because if you're not French, I don't want to hear it. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, is it L'Occitane? L'Occitane? Is that better? Wait, I don't know. Was that good? Okay, thank you. So wait, what the fuck? L'Occitane. 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 L'Occitane? That feels wrong. L'Occitane? All right, we're done. We're done with this. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm just gonna call it L'Occitane, like all the fucking American people. L'Occitane. L'Occitane. Look so tan. The French pronunciation. And it's so disappointing because I took French when I was a kid. You know? I took French when I was a kid for like many years, and none of it got through. None of it. I was actually like I think I was like actually like the second, I was just above the worst kid in class at French. You know what I mean? And then I fucking become one of these people and I gotta pronounce all this French shit. That's karma. My French teacher is probably like, she probably doesn't care. I'm sure that she doesn't even remember me. I am. I'm half Lithuanian. I'm half Lithuanian and half like American, like old American, like Plymouth Rock type people. Is this crazy? Can you see this color? This is the blonde pencil from NYX. The blonde pencil. It's fucking orange. Like, it's so crazy. Yeah, I heard About Face was launching a concealer. It already did it launch already. I honestly haven't been, it sucks. I haven't been connected with them. They like went through a I'm really gonna do block brows for a second. Just like stick with me. All right, I promise it's not gonna be horrible. Yeah, they went through like a whole like inner workings change of like their whole team. And ever since that happened, I haven't really been like in contact with them. I haven't really been receiving PR, and it's been kind of tough to keep up with them. But I really want to reconnect because I love the brand. Like, I love it so fucking much. But I'm gonna pick up the concealer if you guys are interested, so. Oh, I'm glad you love the Kulfi lip stains. They're so good, aren't they? Love them. We're not talking about L'Occitane anymore, okay? We gotta move on. We gotta move on from that. My earrings I got on Etsy. I'll do a video soon of like sharing the stores, the Etsy stores that I've bought my jewelry from, because literally all of my cool jewelry is from Etsy. And I never remember what store I got it from. So it'd probably be good to just have a video. Oh no, the About Face foundation makes you break out. You know what's really funny? So I made a video a little while ago about like water-based makeup for acne prone skin. And you know, it's something that I've always kind of noticed, like when I wear foundation, like a heavier foundation, like say like a MAC Studio, what the fuck is it? Where is it? MAC Studio Fix? Like I don't know, something that's more like full coverage. I don't know. Maybe it's because it contains like a mineral SPF. This is a beautiful foundation. The finish is so stunning, but it's really heavy on my skin. And not that it feels heavy, but it just is. And like whenever I wear it, I end up with breakouts. And that's not the only foundation. There's a lot of foundations where like it kind of like, I don't know, it just like is overwhelming on my skin, and I'll just wear it for a few hours and I feel like if I had breakouts, they're bigger when I take it off. And maybe there's like new ones that have popped up just because my skin is like, what do you call that? Suffocated, I guess. Anyway, I picked up the House Labs foundation, which is what I'm wearing now, and I just don't get that with this foundation. And last night I was like, you know what? I've been wearing the same foundation a lot, and I should probably like switch it up. And I'm going to an event, and I was like, I don't need to have the color match be perfect because this is like slightly more like, you know, orangey, which I can get away with if I like do some highlighting with concealer, whatever. And I picked it up and I was like I pumped it out of my hand. And then I was like, wait a minute, I have some breakouts on my temples. I don't want to make these worse. And I was like, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not going to do it. So the Haus Labs foundation really, it's kind of like replaced everything. It's like if I want medium coverage that I can like build up on top of, then that's the foundation that I use. Other than that, I use my Lisa Eldridge Skin Tint, and that's like it. Like those are the two products. Okay, I'm creasing because I'm like emoting so much, so I need to like set this shit. Can you see this? Underneath my eyes? This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Yeah, I love the Haus Labs foundation. It's so good. It's good for everybody. It's really like, it's hydrating, it's lightweight, there's good coverage, beautiful colors. Yeah, they really nailed it with that. Okay. Let me get my setting powders up in this bitch. I don't like how Haus Labs named their foundation. Triclone? Why? Skin Tech Foundation. Triclone? Why? Why? Perhaps why? I'm gonna use my Huda for underneath my eyes. I've been using Nikki's brushes. Nikki LaRose. All her brushes, especially from her first launch. Fucking love them. They're so good. Shout out to my girl. Oh, the shades. Yeah, I have to agree with you because I take serious issue with the naming of this because this is, I have a warm skin tone, okay? This is 030 Fair Cool. It's a really good match for me. Like maybe it's ever so slightly cool, but like it's a really good match for me. And I don't agree. Like I just don't agree. I don't agree. Anyway. Tati brushes. I have not. Tati like as in Tati, like the Tati. You've been on a Nina Park obsession. I feel like, yeah, now I'm seeing people do videos of her, not that I started it, because obviously she's incredible and people have been like, you know, looking at her stuff forever. But yeah, I've been seeing like so many videos about her work. It's incredible. She so deserves it. And she's like such a cool person. Like she just seems like so cool. After like my first video, she sent me a message on Instagram just like thanking me for my like kind words and bringing like attention, and she was like it made me feel like I should probably like do more content, you know, like about my technique. And I was like, I would die, like I know, and I said I was like my audience would die to see that. So I don't know if she's going to, but that's just a little like behind the scenes tea. Sorry, I have crap in my eyes. Apologies. Huh? What about Auric palette? I eat all of it and wait for the fillers. Oh. I have no idea, girl. Will it happen? I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. I really don't. I haven't heard any, oh fuck, I didn't blend. I haven't heard any updates about like but you have to keep in mind that like there's like so much that goes into like manufacturing, especially with Sam's brand is like everything is custom, and when it comes to that type of stuff, there's so much shit that happens behind the scenes. For anybody who doesn't know, I actually worked at a cosmetic manufacturer when I first moved to Los Angeles, and you see a lot of like the inner workings of like what goes on, like how brands develop products. And when you do anything custom, but especially packaging, it takes forever. Like it's so much work. So you got to give just like a little bit of grace. I know it sucks as a consumer to be like, you know, I have this thing and I'm waiting for, you know, what has been promised, but they really don't have. It's not like people are just like sitting on their ass. You know what I mean? Trying to fuck with you to be like, we're just not gonna launch this shit. There's reasons, so we should all just try to be a little patient. But I hope it happens. I hope it happens soon. Oh, thank you so much, Jazz. That's really nice. I appreciate that. If I can keep 2016 alive in some way, I'm gonna try. Okay, what the fuck are we doing? I feel like I lost some coverage on my breakouts. I'm gonna grab, sometimes if I have done that, like if I set and then I lose a little bit of coverage, I like to use the Bare Minerals, what's it called? Well Rested concealer. But I picked up these mineral foundations from this brand called Alima Pure, which someone recommended. And I haven't done a video on them yet, but I got one that's supposed to be like a skin tone match. I got one for like bronzer, and then I got one that was like slightly more cool toned to kind of like maybe do a contour. I don't know. I haven't really played around with them that much, but I like, oh, this is not, that's not that. That's Smashbox. What the fuck? It's right here. Yeah, but I'll use them sometimes for like touching up if I accidentally like remove a little bit of coverage in certain areas when I go in with powder. So whatever, that's, you know, take that for what you will. Just hope this isn't a little too dark. No, that's fine. That's good. Creasing, lifting on the side of the nose. I feel like the rest of my face looks flawless, but then you can see all the foundation and concealer on my nose. Noses are difficult. I feel like noses are usually excess oil, a problem of excess oil, or dehydration from overexfoliation, and excess like skincare products. Like if we think about the nose is that area, like is in that area where you get like overproduction of oil. And it's very sensitive. Like the skin around your nose, I mean, one of the reasons that, you know, dermatologists will tell you not to place like tretinoin like directly around your nose or your mouth is because that skin is so sensitive. So if you are doing that, take a break from it and then make sure that you're not, you know. But you might even not like want to be using really harsh like acne medications or like chemical exfoliants right in the crease of your nose. You know what I mean? Or if you are, and maybe say you're, for example, now, like, I don't know, this is gonna, I have no idea what your exact like situation is, but if you need to use some kind of a like an exfoliating acid or something around your nose, rather than like really rubbing it in, maybe just like a swipe, you know, that kind of thing. So there's like those little things that like can make a huge difference. Usually starts with your skincare. Like typically, in my opinion, the answer is not like, oh, buy a smoothing primer. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do a little bit of reinforcing with some powders. And then we gotta get into the eyes. We gotta get moving. You know what I mean? Because that's what this is supposed to be about. And we're not there yet. So, yeah. I'm also using House Labs for my bronzer. Nothing new. If you watch my videos, there's nothing new. I've been using all of this stuff recently. I haven't really switched up my base. Hi. I'm gonna really try to start making lives a regular thing, probably like 11 or 12 PST on Thursdays. I'm gonna really try to do that because I've been wanting to for a while now, and I just haven't. It's hard to make it part of the schedule just because I'm doing my makeup, I'm talking, which means it's gonna take a hell of a lot longer because I get sidetracked. I forget what I'm doing. Like we're already here for, I mean, I guess Gabby popped in for a second, but like all I've done is I'm not even done with my base. I haven't even done my base. We've been here for 72 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm not quick. I really take my time. Like right now I'm applying my makeup a hell of a lot faster than I would if I was alone also. That doesn't make any sense. No, I like to take my time. I do, I like to take my time. So it's just, it can be a little bit daunting for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna start doing this regularly, because it's like a minimum of 3 hours for me, you know? But I want, do you see how angry this eyebrow looks? We'll fix it, we'll fix it. Okay, I think I'm okay on the blush, but I sort of want to do like a teeny pop of like a lavender. I have this really pretty, like light purpley pink blush. The cats are good. The cats are good. Isn't that pretty? You know, and like sometimes just dusted underneath. Yeah, I'm gonna use my prototype brush with rougher. Yeah, the cats are good. I had a really long bout of trying to figure out what the fuck to feed Ziva because she has like so many gastrointestinal issues and like food allergies, and it was like such a fucking nightmare because she would like cough and then she would like eventually cough up like a huge hairball, but she would like struggle to, and she would like get super constipated. Like it was so horrible. It's like having a fucking child. But anyway, I finally like found food that doesn't irritate her in any way. And she's been doing really, really well. Yeah, that's pretty. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna pop a little bit of NARS eye primer. No, I'll use ELF. Oh no, here's the first. Use my NARS eye primer. Yeah, yeah, it is less. So basically my hair, the ends got really light. And then when I went to go see my girl Sarah, it had been a while, my roots had gotten really, really long. And she was like, oh, your hair is so light. And I was like, yeah, I'm kind of liking it. And she was like, all right. So she decided to try and match the root. And if you were not here earlier, I am probably going back to blonde. So we're probably gonna like start a bit of a lightening process. So I put a little bit of foundation on my eyes just for like color correction, and now I'm just gonna mix it basically with the NARS primer. Oh, oh, Julia, I'm glad to hear he's doing better. Yeah, I'm gonna shorten my hair again too. I'm not French. I'm not French. I'm not French. That's funny because of our conversation earlier. If you weren't here, I'm sorry, but you missed a good one. All right, let's get into the green, dude. It's been forever. Actually, you know what? I have to pee. So can you give me like 2 minutes tops? 2 minutes tops, okay? I'll be so fast. I'll be right back. Promise. So fast. Oh, so fast. Okay, I'm coming back to say really quickly that I didn't realize what time it is and I need to feed my cats really quickly. So I'll be right back again. Come on, come on, come on. Ziba. Okay, sorry. I have to sneeze. Okay, sorry. Chaos. Chaos. Calamity. Destruction. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you guys say bless you to your animals? Because I always do. Every time one of my cats sneezes, I'm always like, bless you. All right, we're gonna get into the fucking eyeshadow now. I'll finish my brows at the end. So, Hung Vanngo. Does having cats affect my OCD? That's kind of a good question, but like, that's a really long question to explain. I'll start explaining it after I talk about the eyeshadow palette. Okay, so this is Generous Green and Yellow palette. No idea what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna stick to my like placement that I've been loving so much, and we're just gonna play around because I love this. It's gorgeous, and look, it goes so perfectly with my earrings, and it's gonna look so good with the copper hair. All right, so I think I'm gonna start off, well, I need to start off with an eyeliner. So I'm probably gonna use Lisa Eldridge. This is Night Forest from Lisa Eldridge. It's like a really, really dark green. So I think that's what I'm gonna start off with. Okay, so somebody asked if having cats affects my OCD. The thing about OCD is that it's not just like about cleanliness or whatever, you know what I mean? I have OCD about, it's not really as, no, I mean, it is about cleanliness. It is, I don't know what I'm talking about. I do have OCD about cleanliness, but like, it's not like, oh, I have cats and that affects the cleanliness the most. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It can be rituals. It can be so many different things. It's like a lot of it is just like intrusive thoughts. I have like symmetry, OCD. Yeah, it manifests in a lot of different ways, like a lot of different ways. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw this like that, basically. And I'm just gonna blend it into like kind of a corner situation. Bye, Corey. And then just take it into my crease just like a little bit. So I'm just gonna create like a little bit of a shape here. I'm gonna make it messy. And actually I have a video going in depth tomorrow of like this actual technique. So like just because I'm doing it here doesn't mean you shouldn't watch the video. So watch the video. I'll be mad at you if you don't. Why? This is Night Forest? It feels like it's not very green. know, getting these even is always like really interesting. I actually had an interview. It wasn't an interview. I had an appointment with a new OCD therapist who I'm not sticking with. I'm kind of shopping around for a new OCD therapist because mine unfortunately was on medical leave and hasn't come back, which is really shitty, and I hope she's okay. Because she was the fucking best. So I'm kind of like, I'm looking for somebody new right now, and I'm just trying to find the best fit. But I had an appointment with one person. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday morning. And we were just getting to know each other a little bit, and she was asking me what I do, and I was talking about makeup and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, we were talking about like my symmetry OCD, and she was like, does it ever affect your makeup? And I was like, it fucking must. But like, I never think about it that way. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I sit here for like a really long time trying to make sure that things are perfectly even. But there's also a part of me that like knows that like my features are uneven. But like now she has me thinking about it more, because I'm like, it's not something that I've like symmetry when it comes to like putting on eye cream. Like I'll sit there and like do this over and over and over and over again until I feel like it's perfectly symmetrical for either side. And for some reason that's like way easier for me to recognize as OCD, you know? But with makeup, it's like, well, it's supposed to be symmetrical, you know? Like it doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't like make me think about it like that. Anyway, now I'm like, okay, I guess I should be paying attention to it. Okay, so this is gonna be my base. Yeah, it really doesn't look great. I mean, it kind of does, like when you get like really up close, but it looks sort of like the black, which is surprising. I feel like it looked more green when I've used it in the past. I don't know, maybe it's the lighting. How did I find out I had OCD? It was a slow thing. It was like a really slow thing. Like, I knew my maternal grandmother had it. She had pretty classic OCD. Like she would count and like lots of checking OCD, like checking to make sure the stove was off before she left the house and stuff. And she was always like, I grew up seeing her just like organizing like the coffee table, or like we'd all just be sitting at like the dining room table, and she'd like walk over and like rearrange things, which like I find myself doing a lot of the time. Like recently my OCD symptoms have really increased because I was holding out for my person to come back, and she hasn't. So it's been like 6 months. And in the last like month or so, they've gotten really, really bad, like really bad. Not as horrible as they used to be, but like they're definitely, they've upticked by quite a lot. And I've been finding myself like just walking around, like looking for things to organize, because it's like, it's a control thing. But what was the question? Oh, how did I find out that I had it? So I like slowly over my lifetime, like I just like kind of assumed eventually, like knowing a little bit about OCD, that I had it in some way, but I didn't think about it. Like I feel like the attitude about OCD has always kind of been like, oh, like I want to be clean, you know, like whatever. And it's like, well, yeah, like isn't that the way that things should be? Like I actually remember talking to a friend who, she was telling me about her dad who like definitely had OCD, and we weren't really talking about it in the sense of OCD. We were talking about being like particular about things. And I was like, well, yeah, like I have to make sure that my dishes are clean like before they go in the dishwasher, but like that's the way it should be, you know? So, and I feel like that's kind of like the attitude from people who have OCD who don't know like a whole lot about it. And then, you know, the attitude from people who don't know about OCD but have just been like heard about it. They're just like, oh, people are just like neat, or like they're afraid of germs or something, you know? And it's just kind of like, oh, that's just the way that person is. But it's like, once I started doing the therapy for OCD, I did not realize it affected every single aspect of my life. Like every single aspect. It's fucking crazy. And the amount of relief that I felt after my first ERP session was fucking insane. Like I said to my therapist, I was like, it feels like magic. Like it feels like magic. It's so crazy. Yeah, and it's not magic. It's just like, you're finally like confronting fears and feelings that you never have, that you've been like suppressing for your entire life. And when you finally do that, it's like a cathartic thing. Like you're feeling all this emotion. I don't know how to describe it. It's really crazy, but it has been life-changing, like truly life-changing for me. So yeah, anyway, I have an appointment next week with another person. So I'm hoping that they're a good fit. And then if they're not, I have another person in mind. Sorry, I'm picking up the darkest green and I'm just gonna kind of like smoke this out and set it. And then I'm gonna start building up the other greens. Because right now we're not looking so green, you know? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that's the other thing is that like, so I do my OCD therapy through No CD. And I've worked with them once, like I did one paid sponsorship with them, but I have been paying for it myself. Like I found them on advertisements on YouTube. So I just want you to know that like, you know what I mean? The reason I kept having my agency reach out to them because I was like, they have done so fucking much for me. I want to work with them. So we've only worked together one time, but that's how I found them basically, is like I saw ads on YouTube talking about OCD and how like, you know, traditional therapy like CBT therapy can sometimes make it worse. And I was in that position. I was doing CBT therapy, and in the first 4 months I felt okay, like I felt fine. But the last 4 months, I did it for 8 months, my OCD symptoms were so fucking bad. My anxiety was like skyrocketing. And so when I saw that in the advertisement that traditional therapy can increase symptoms, I was like, oh, interesting. So I was like, well, why don't I just fucking like give it a shot? They were advertising like you can do like a 15-minute call to see if it's like a good fit, and then like whatever. And they were covered by my insurance, like thank God. So so I did it, and it was like every step of the process has been like so good. Like it's just been so incredible. Their customer service is really good, which again I can say truly because I am a paying customer. Their customer service is really, really good, which is I feel like very rare with these kinds of things. So anyway, OCD. So I'm just gonna build this up a little bit. Oh, good, I'm glad. I'm so glad that you liked that video. Well, what are you doing? The bag that Gabby brought the stuff in is a point of interest for the cats right now. He was trying to get inside of it. Yeah, we're getting greener. We're getting there. I wanted to start off with the dark stuff. I'm at home in my studio. Hi, Canada. How do you stop things getting muddy? It kind of depends. You don't want to overwork. You don't want to over layer. You don't want to over blend. Navy? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little bit more like a cool tone. That might be the lighting though. Thank you. You want to make sure that the colors that you're blending are complementary, that are not complementary, but like that they complement each other, that they blend well into each other. So you're not mixing two colors, you're not mixing complementary colors, like you're not taking like a green and mixing it with a red. You know what I mean? Like blending over with a red, which you can do, and I have a video on that. But especially if you're a beginner, you want to be careful when it comes to, not that brush, when it comes to blending complementary colors, because it can get really muddy. Like think about it, it's complementary color, right? They cancel each other out. If I take blue and orange and mix them together, then you're gonna get this kind of like gray-brown color, which like isn't necessarily bad, but it might not be what you're looking for. All right, I'm gonna go into, I don't know. What are we feeling? Like, do we want it to be more bright? Or like, because this one's slightly more of an army green, and this is a little bit more of a Kelly green. And I'm like trying to decide if I want to go into like a more mint. I kind of like this mint, but I also really fuck with this like yellowy situation. And the foils are nice too. Have a good evening. Shirtless Simon Cowell. Glitter, first one, both army green. We're all over the place. Maybe we use the mint and the chartreuse color. And in that case, I'll probably go with the brighter Kelly green. It is a great palette for Christmas. That's what I'm saying, dude. Yellow into mint, something warm. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is like a little bit more of a satin. It's not quite like this one is a little bit more, it's like more matte. We have like a nice satin. There's like a nice dimension in it, and I think that'll be really pretty. So I'm gonna grab that on my Rephr 13 brush. It's raining outside now. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It was so beautiful this morning, and now it's raining. I'm gonna blend this on my lid. Kind of like in an angle. Raise your hand if you know an OG who knows which famous makeup artist Brenda Alexandra's eyes were a model for. Not just a model, I did the makeup. And I took the photos. And I had to do the editing. Most of it. I didn't do final edits. They had final edits, but... yeah. All right, blending into the dark one. So just like blending, blending, blending. I gotcha, but I gotta, you know, I gotta list my credentials so the people know. It does look pretty, right? I like that a lot. Does it matter if you start with dark or light? Not really. It's kind of preference. Like for this, I started off with the dark colors mostly because I started off with the eyeliner. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to create shape with the eyeliner and then set it, which is gonna be dark. And then I'm building on top. And I guess the way I kind of think about it is like, that's how you would work it with a painting. You know what I mean? Like you would start off with like your shadows and build on top because the highlights are gonna be like the thickest, you know? Because they're the ones that are coming forward. You're not really necessarily doing that with makeup. Like your highlights aren't going to be like thick, probably. But I don't know, it just makes sense to me to end with the highlights. You can also like start with the midtones, then go into the darks, then go into the lights. So it really just kind of depends on like whatever your preference is or like the look. Like it'll depend on the look. Like I'm not gonna do a halo eye with like a shimmer in the middle and start with the shimmer. You know what I mean? Because I wanna make sure that the shimmer, like if you think about it this way, the shimmer is a topper. It's going on the top. So you wanna make sure that like if you are starting off with the darker colors, then you have something to blend into when you place that shimmer down. You know what I mean? Something to ground it. So I guess it depends a little bit more on like the mattes, the shape, your preference, whatever. That's where the experimentation like really comes in. Would you do brown or spice by MAC 90s lip look with the green eye look? Do I have? I don't know if I have like a MAC spice. I could do something like warmer like that. What the fuck is this? This is Teddy 2.0. It's like more cool toned. I'll have to look in I have lipsticks in that drawer. Oh wait, here's a couple other MACs. Hold on. That's pink. That's not right. That's not right. Ooh, this is Warm Teddy. Warm Teddy. I'm not really feeling that though. I'm not really feeling that with this, to be honest with you. I don't know. My description says Hung Vanngo. Fuck. God damn it. Thank you for telling me so that I can fix that. Hung Vanngo. God damn it. Okay, should we go mint into, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna go from mint in here, then chartreuse right in like the inner corner. I can, hold on, I can hear Boo scratching something. Boo! What are you doing? You troublemaker. What are you doing? Hi. Come here. What are you doing, sweetie? Okay. Boo is a troublemaker. She's our tortie, and she likes to chew on shoelaces and such. Okay, I'm gonna bring a little bit of this down. Yeah, that's better. We're connected. Hung Vanngo. The disrespect. When I look here, it doesn't look even at all. When I look in my mirror, it looks a lot more even. Whatever. You guys, we're not gonna make it. You know what? We're not gonna sit here and we're not gonna like spend all this time trying to make it even for the sake of OCD therapy, okay? All right, I'm grabbing a little shader brush from Refer 02 brush, and I'm gonna grab the minty shade. Okay, as long as you guys say it looks all right. So this is like kind of a satiny shade as well. So I'm gonna place this on the inner part of the lid. Very pretty. And then blending into the Kelly green. So we have like a nice gradient going. That's very pretty. And they blend really nicely. So quick. I'm getting so many notifications of like random shit that I don't care about. Has nothing to do with me. I hate notifications of like social media these days. Do you ever have that thing where you're like, you'll be on your phone and like you're trying to do something, like maybe you're trying to write an email or like whatever the fuck, and then you get like a stupid notification from something, and then like as you're writing the email, it pops up and your finger just like hits it, and then you're just immediately like brought into someone's live or like, I don't know, something else that's so annoying. It's like, it just drives me crazy. I've been thinking about getting a dumb phone. Thoughts? I've been thinking about, obviously I need one of these stupid phones for work, but I was thinking about just getting one that would like work on Wi-Fi, you know? And then just have like an old, stupid phone that does nothing except like make calls and text and maybe maps. Maps would be nice. Not maybe maps, definitely maps. And like Uber, I guess, like those types of things, like that would be, those are like the only things that I need, really, so that I'm not like on social media all the time, which honestly, I'm not even really, but like, I don't want to be one of those, like, this is what I don't want. I don't want I just shut this, like I'm done. I'm like, we're moving on. I don't want to be like doing my workout, like my warm up for my workout, and then be like, I need to buy cat litter, so I'm gonna go on Amazon right now and do that. Like that's what happens. Like I'll be foam rolling and I'm like, let me open Pinterest. Like I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of that mentality in my mind. Like I'm so fucking sick of it. So yeah. Which is crazy to sit like, as someone who has a job in social media, like I can't say enough how much I'm like sick of social media. Like I just can't fucking say enough. Like sometimes I scroll on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I make content. But like I'll scroll on YouTube and I'm like, I hate this. I hate everything. I don't want to look at any of this. You know what I mean? And then sometimes I think like, because like advice will be, you know, create what you want to see on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking see anything on YouTube anymore. That's how I feel sometimes. Crashing out. Casually. On a live. All right, I'm gonna grab the chartreuse color. So pretty. I'm gonna pop it right in my inner corner. You know what? I'm gonna bring a little bit of it on the lower lash line on the inner part. And then just connect it up to that mint. That's really pretty. It's actually like pretty wearable. Like it looks, and like honestly this palette looks really intense, you know, but like, I mean obviously like this is a very green look, but especially that chartreuse, like the formulas are very wearable. That's really pretty. A really bad habit of getting eyeshadow like all up in my inner corner. And then it just like drives me crazy. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I really fucking appreciate that. I feel like that like recreating looks is one of my biggest strengths. When people ask me about like art and painting and such, my biggest strength has always been recreating, always. And I've always been a little bit more like insecure about like creating my own thing. And I think that's been like a pretty big hurdle for me recently, because I feel like what I want to do is create my own thing when it comes to like painting and drawing and all that. And maybe that's why I made the Joe Baker video, because a lot of that was just like discussing like how to get inspired and how to create from nothing, essentially, you know? Yeah. But I've always been really good at recreating. I've always been really good at that. It is hard. Yeah, I mean, like, when it comes to creating also, like, it's true in music and movies and in all kinds of things, like, we're all individual, but, like, people have similar perspectives a lot of the time, or they'll create something similar to someone else without knowing it. Like, it just kind of happens. So, but also, if you are on social media a lot, you're sort of, like, inundated with other people's stuff. So that's in your mind already, like you've been influenced by that thing, which isn't necessarily always a bad thing. Like I think it's cool to like see what other people are doing. Like I'm constantly inspired by people like Cindy Chen and Mimmels here on Instagram, or My Pang. Like I love seeing their work so much. Like it's so fun to look at, and it's kind of like a reminder that you can grow a big following and be successful creating actual artwork on social media. Like I love that so much. But yeah, in terms of like trying to like create your own style, disconnecting from other people is really, really helpful, I think. This is like mostly it for the eye. I'm obsessed. I love the colors and the blend is so great. The shape is beautiful. I love that chartreuse. It really like glows in the inner corner and it blends into that mint really nicely. And I was a little bit worried about losing that Kelly green, but I feel like the gradient, I feel like the formulas were so blendable that like everything just kind of melted together, you know? So let's finish off. Let's finish off. Hi, Lola. It's okay. This is gonna be posted, like it's gonna be up. It's gonna stay up after the fact. So you can go back and watch if you want to. First I just wanna put something on my lips because my lips are so fucking dry right now. And I have to say, I'm so fucking obsessed with this. This lip stilo from Katie Jane Hughes's brand. So good. Like I'm so fucking obsessed with it. This is the shade Etch. It's so good. Like, ugh, it's so good. I'm just gonna do like a quick overline. Slight overline and then look at that color, dude. Ah, it's so good. Like, shut up. It's so good. It's quick and easy. And then most of the time I'll just kind of like blend that out and then put on some lip balm. Sometimes I will put on a little lipstick. Probably overlined a little too much, but I think I'm just gonna do some Lana lips right now. Thank you so much, Yvette. You're so sweet. Just in the center. Thank you. It does. The Katie Jane Hughes, this stays beautifully. Like it really does. The best way, I will say, the best way to like really make it stay put is to set it with powder. Because it is like blendy. It's got pigment and but it blends, like it really blends. But if you want it to like really, really stay put, just set it with some powder and then you're good. Is this gorgeous? All right, anyway. So I'm gonna finish off my brows first and then finish the lashes. Where's my, actually, you know what? I kind of want to show this to you. So this is also from Katie Jane Hughes. This is her new Nano Set Brow Gel, which I'm on the fence about. Here's what I love. I love how teeny tiny this spoolie is. I love that it's long and thin. Okay, I'm experimenting with this product, so I've used it like a couple different ways. So I think the best way to do it is to kind of like brush your brow hairs down first so that you're coating the stuff that you're gonna brush up, okay? Then go in and brush them up. You don't want it to sit for a long time. Sometimes with these brow products, you want them to kind of like sit and get like tacky, but this actually sets like relatively fast. So if you wait too long, it can get crispy and then it won't let you brush things up. So what I like about this is that, excuse me, there's no chance of like a, what do you call it? Like when I use my soap, sometimes you can, if you apply a little too much soap, you can get like a residue if you apply a little too much. Sorry, my throat is drying out. Well, I used to do lives all the time, but I haven't in so long. Anyway, this you get no residue. There's no like evidence of gel in your brows. You know what I mean? And it has a really nice hold. It does have a really, really nice hold. I have very stubborn brow hairs. This is probably the best I think it's the best brow gel that I've used. Look at that. It's really nice. Let's see how they hold. And I think this is the best way to do it, is to like, I will save the live. I will. If you guys came in late, don't worry, you can go back if you want. Is brush them down. And that just makes sure that you're coating what you're gonna brush up. So that like, that is coated. So as we brush up, you're pressing that like coated part to the skin, which is just gonna help them stay up. And you don't need to overwork it. Like if you overwork it, you're gonna end up kind of like undoing what you did, you know? So just like brush it into place and let it set. And then if you feel like as it's setting, like there's an area that's kind of like falling, you can kind of just like spot treat, you know? But it's pretty fucking good. Like, it's pretty fucking good. I do like it. I still grab, like I just got this recently. So I still grab my soap. Like yesterday I used my soap, but I would like to transition to this. I'm just like, I want to learn the best way to do it. You know what I mean? So I feel like I need to experiment a little bit, but I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna let that set, and then we'll do some brow pen stuff. Hi, bunny. You wanna come say hi? You wanna come say hi? I'm gonna grab Ziva, but she's probably gonna get mad at me. Come here. Come on, buddy. No. No complaints. No. Isn't she pretty? Do you hate it? I know, it's bright. It's bright. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. You wanna play with this? What's that? You wanna get down? She wants to get down. She hates this kind of thing. Don't complain. No complaints. No complaints. She's gotten a lot better at using her voice though. She never used to meow. And now she does the cutest fucking thing, and I'm pretty sure she learned it from me. Like if I pick her up and she doesn't want to be picked up, she goes, mm-mm, mm-mm. It's so cute. She's like, no, mm-mm. It's the cutest thing in the world. All right. Yeah, let's do lashes, I guess. So with this look, because it's very like this, recently I've been doing just like, I haven't been super worried about making my lashes like super duper curled. So I used the blonde NYX pencil first to do an initial fill of my brow. See, this one is falling a little bit. This one is nice and like set, but these hairs, they come down a lot more. So that's the only thing that I'm trying to like navigate. Where did I put it? Where did it go? Over here. Oh my God, how was Pilates? And then once it sets, it's like, it's really set. So it can be hard to like fix any mistakes. That's the only, like my only criticism. Is that like for whatever reason, my real problem brow has a tough time really staying with it, you know? But I kind of feel like I need to like stop caring so much about having my brows be like perfectly set or whatever. Anyway, so I'm gonna curl my lashes with my Rougher Lash Curler. This is the first one. This is the wider version. They have two. And I've been focusing the mascara in like more of an angle. So I'm not like really worrying like obviously I'm curling them, but I'm not worrying too much about making them look like perfectly curled. I'm gonna use the Buxom, the fuck is this called? Lash Extension Lift Mascara. And I'm I'm gonna coat all the lashes. But as I get to the outer part, I'm gonna pull them to the side. To make them kind of like spiky and angled. Which just looks kind of, it just looks pretty like cool with this more angled look. You know? Because it's not really about the lashes. It's mostly about like the fabulous gradient on our eyes, you know? Alex, you know why people watch you? Because you are one of the few beauty gurus left that actually seems like they care about accurate information and quality products. Thanks, Lola. Thank you. I appreciate that. That actually means a lot. Oh, my my little like kitchen herb garden. You know what? I actually it's actually empty. I need to clean it and I've been putting it off. So I don't have anything right now, but as soon as I clean it, I'm putting basil back in there. And I have dill. I have dill. Honestly, basil is like the main thing that I grow with it. Because like I love using basil in salads, and I love pesto. I haven't had made pesto in such a long time. So yeah, as soon as I clean it, I'm gonna start growing basil again. The downside is that like you have to wait for it to grow, which is so annoying. So I'm not just like immediately gonna have basil. I'm gonna focus the mascara on just the outer part of the lower lash line. I want them to be kind of like clumpy. Not clumpy, but like spidery a little bit. Because it's just a few of them. You know. The pesto was tragic? Why? I can tell. Oh, I got mascara on my lower lash line. God damn it. All right. Pesto. Let's talk about it. So like a rough, I don't have a recipe really, but like as much basil as you possibly can fit in a blender, basically. I use like one of the small ones because like I'm not making a giant amount of pesto. So like one of the, like this size, you know what I mean? And then, so yeah, as much basil as possible. You want to make sure you're using really good olive oil. Toast the pine nuts at, what do I usually toast them at? I usually toast them at 400, and you want to just watch them because they will burn so fucking fast, okay? You just want them a little bit browned, and then roast your garlic. So you can take a Ziva, that is so loud. That's so loud. Go out there. Crazy. What was I saying? Roast your garlic. So if you take a bulb of garlic, chop the top, drizzle olive oil or avocado oil, whatever the fuck you want to use, cover it in tin foil, put it in the oven at like 400 for like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. And then you want to use, if you're doing like my proportions, then you want to use like, it depends on how much garlic you like. I use like 4 cloves probably. And then you want to do like around a cup or so of Parmesan. Get good Parmesan. And then maybe like a little less than a teaspoon of salt. What am I missing? I said pine nuts. I think that's it. And I mean, like, obviously, like, you could do whatever you want in terms of like mixing it up. Like, people do different pesto stuff. Like, for instance, instead of pine nuts, when I was in Italy, which the only time I travel is for a friend's wedding. So we were there for a friend's wedding. We had some kind of pasta with pistachio pesto. So instead of pine nuts, they use pistachios. delicious. It's fucking delicious. All right, let me, I don't know if you can hear that, but she's doing that cat thing where she's trying to get inside a bag that's too small for her. So she's like sticking her head in it and just like pushing the bag. Like a little goof. Let me clean up this lash line. They always get like they always want to have fun after they eat. Yeah, right? So I've been meaning to do that ever since, like the pistachio pesto. I think that would be so good. I haven't made it myself yet. Brows. Let's finish off the brows. I gotta say, I picked this up. It's the Anastasia Brow Micro Stroke Brow Pen. Bro, it's really fucking good. I haven't used an Anastasia product in I don't even know how long, but I picked this up because I was like, honestly, I needed some different colors. This is really fucking tiny. Like, look at that. Can you just see how tiny that is? Shit. This is in the shade dark brown. So I'm just gonna go in and like this. You can draw the finest hair you've ever seen in the entire world. Love bruschetta. Okay, sorry, I have to concentrate a little bit on this. So this is a slightly more cool toned color because I used a really like nice caramely warm base, obviously. And now I'm just going in where I have actual like sparse, because like my natural brow color is cool toned. So I'm going in with a cool toned color to like mimic the hairs so that we have like a nice cohesive color throughout. I think one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of people make when they do their brows is not using two different colors. God, look at how fine that is. It's like, I don't know how well you can tell from this, like the front camera quality of my phone, but holy shit. It's so fine. Uh-oh. My ends of my brows are really uneven right now. Hello, Angelica. Or Angelic Sailor, whoever you are. Okay, so this is much more rounded. I like the way it looks over here, but I fucked it up. So let's round this shit out. Did you guys watch Bake Off this year? I'm so sad it's over. I won't give any spoilers if you haven't, but the winner was well deserved. Well deserved. Okay, that looks pretty good. I have a bald spot over here. And then that's a little, honestly, it's a little, I need to get some more colors in this. Why did I just draw like the darkest fucking thing right in my unibrow? And then just because this ended up getting like a little too cool toned, I'm just gonna go in with my auburn shade from NYX. Yeah, no. Caramel. Auburn. I'm gonna use auburn. Bake Off. Yeah, the season ended this season, and then I think they like do the holiday. The holiday ones just started. I'm so excited. I love Bake Off. Honestly, the season with Sandro and who else was in that season? Yanush was so, I think it was my favorite. There were so many good personalities in that season. It was so fun. My boyfriend and I started watching Pluribus. It's interesting so far. I'm very intrigued by it. We do a lot of like, at the end of it, we're doing a lot of like, okay, so this is it must be a metaphor for this. And like, So that's really fun. Although I have to say, the next episode, I feel like I need more momentum. Like I need something more to happen. So we'll see. But like, it's very intriguing. What else? What are we watching? We watched a really old movie recently that was fun. I'm trying to think of what else we watched. Anyway, oh, should I put a little highlight on? Probably. You know what I've been loving? This is like bougie of me, I feel like. But the Victoria Beckham Balm highlight, dude. This is, okay, I don't know. The sticker says Reflect and then it says Pearl. I'm assuming that Pearl is the shade name. It's a really gorgeous, like nude color. It's really beautiful. So what I do is I just like put it on the back of my hand and it has like a really, really fine pearl. It's really just like a balm. And then I grab usually my cream blush brush, whatever I used to apply my cream blush, and bounce it into it. And then I just tap it on the high point of the cheek. Speaking of Katie Jane Hughes, if you have her highlight, you can do the same thing. I really like the Katie Jane Hughes highlight. I wish that she had one that was a little bit lighter. Because it's ever so slightly dark for my skin. And then I'm gonna grab a smaller brush. I've used all my O2 brushes. Oh no, wait, here's a clean one. Oh, it's an O3 brush. I always get the O2 and the O3 mixed up. O3 is what I mean. I'm gonna put a teeny bit of that on the tip of the nose and just blend it out. And then a little bit up here. And then just underneath my brows. Like I love that juicy look under the brow. So pretty. It just like makes everything look healthy, you know? I haven't really been wearing powder highlights recently. I need to recover this motherfucker. But yeah, it's really, really pretty. Ooh, okay, Kim. I'm really glad. Which bridal makeup? Was it like the more dramatic one or the more natural one? Because I did two. I should probably do an updated one. What did I just say I was gonna? Oh yeah, I'm gonna cover that thing up. I'm just gonna use a little bit of translucent powder that's like a little more golden. This is from Smashbox. No, Alicia, no. So like I love the red hair, but it doesn't look good on me short. It doesn't. But I will say there was like a moment, like my profile picture here on YouTube, so cute. It was like a longer pixie. That was really cute. So maybe I'll just go back to that. Oh my God, I keep having O3. I have like 20 O3 brushes in my little brush thing, which is really unreasonable, but like I need them and I end up using them. No, that didn't work. I know, but I'm never doing dark brown hair. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Dark brown lip? I do a dark brown lip. That I do. I'm just picking up that mineral foundation. My lights play me a lot, I gotta say. It's great for filming. Like it looks so good on camera, but there are times where like things are not fully blended and it's because like I have all these lights that show you all this detail and there's lots of like light bouncing around. So then I'll be talking about something, I'm like, this looks fucking great. And then I watch the video back and I'm like, you didn't fully blend your cheek. Like, get it together. All right. That's it, dude. I don't really know what I'm doing with my hair. I washed it last night and it's very silky today. And so it's, you know, I don't know. I think it looks cute tucked over here. you know? Like, this is fine. It's just like, it's not doing the most for me. It's not doing the most for me. It's cute. And like, I get it. It's a little more feminine, but like, I feel like, aren't we past this whole like women need to have long hair? Like, aren't we past that? You know? Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. This was fun. It was forever. We were here for so long. Thanks for, if anyone was here the whole time, you're crazy. But I love you. I love the finished look. Gorge. Especially with these earrings, you know? Like having that nice pop. And then like if I was like thinking about what to wear, like maybe I would wear like baggy jeans with like, I don't know, brown, like a caramely brown boot, and then like a green bag. Maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too much. Maybe just like a black and gold bag. Yeah, what time is it? 2:44. I'm not super hungry. I can hang out for like a few more minutes if you guys want to just like chat for a minute. We're not past the long hair need. It sucks so much. I don't understand what that means. How do you clean up fallout effectively? I hate how YouTubers always say, let me clean this up. Yeah. So the way that I do it a lot of the time is like, I will go in with a little bit of micellar water and a Q-tip, and I'll remove whatever it is, even if I've already set with powder. And then like I'll remove like, say, like I actually have like some that kind of got down here a little bit, but like I blended it, so like who cares? But I would go in with a little micellar water and remove this completely. Then I would go back in with my concealers and use probably like a brush that I've like misted with a little bit of setting spray to rehydrate the area around it that I didn't remove. That way you can blend the concealer into it more effectively. Then once all of that is blended, then I'll go back in and set with powder. So that's the easiest way to do it. Like, don't be so precious. You can remove, and I think setting powder, like not necessarily a setting, but like you don't want to be using like a fixing spray or anything. Like, what's setting powder? Setting spray. Like something hydrating, something really nice and hydrating is going to be really great. Like for instance, this Milani one is really good. You know, it's not too wet. It's not too wet, but it's definitely hydrating. So it'll help to rehydrate, like I said, that like the older product, or like the product that's already been set with powder. Yeah, that's how I do it. It's pretty easy. White eyeshadow. I could do that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, people still prefer. Yeah, but like, fuck it. Who cares? Like, here's the thing. My head, I don't look good. Like, okay, I don't have good hair. This. See this? Do you see this that's going on my head right now? I used heat. I used a blow dryer. I used a round brush. I used a volumizing product. And this is what I got. Okay? My hair isn't good. It's not good quality hair. Like, in general, it's not that it's bad quality. It's not bad quality. It's not like it's fine, but it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's so lightweight, it feels like cotton candy when you touch it. Like, that's just what it feels like. When my hair's short, it looks so much thicker, and my face shape, it like instantly, like when I have no hair like around my face, I look better. Like my face looks better. Like it just does. As soon as I have hair like this, it drags my face down. Like it's not right. Like it just isn't, you know? So I'm frustrated about it. Like it's not about, like so many people would comment, I would get so many comments from people being like, grow your hair out, it would look so much better longer. And I'm like, no, thank you, Groove to me. Very sweet. Yeah, they're just saying that because they're used to girls looking good with long hair, and they're picturing like perfect long hair. Like I've had people see me with like a wig on, and I'm like, it's a wig. Like, It's not, my hair would never, my hair would never. I like the idea of playing with wigs, but I'll be honest with you. I have enough shit in this apartment. I don't have room to store wigs. Maybe when I'm older, like maybe someday that'll become a thing. It does seem like really, really fun to play with wigs, but I love just, I'm just not really into hair. I love makeup. I fuck around with clothes. Like I like that shit. But I just want to have like my short, dude, honestly, this live is making me like want to go back to the bleach blonde even faster. Like I just want to have short, like a short blonde pixie that's just done. It's just done. It's just done. It's so easy. You know, I don't have to think about it. I don't have to work too hard. And then I can spend 3 hours doing my makeup. You know what I mean? Thank you. I appreciate that. I have always wanted, like, excuse me, to love having long hair, to have long hair, to have like good looking long hair, but I don't. A buzz cut would not work on me because I have a really ugly hairline and I have this whole back part of my head is flat. Like it's just, it's not gonna work. If I had a good hairline, fuck yeah, I would. I would absolutely do a buzz cut. Yeah, a pixie. Like once you do a pixie, like it doesn't necessarily like work on everybody, you know, or it doesn't necessarily work on people's hair. Like some people have hair that like is easier to manage when it's long, and when it's really, really short, it's just like weird. Are the lights cooking me? No. These are like LEDs. They barely warm when I touch. Why are they so? Oh, yeah, they're barely warm. Oh, this light's been all fucked up too. My side lights. I get what you're saying, and I had a bob for many years, but it's just like when my whole life, I wanted a pixie. I wanted a pixie my whole life, and I was afraid to do it. And when I finally did it, I was like, this is me. Like I'm a new woman. And I only started wanting to grow my hair out relatively within the last couple of years because, well, in the last like year or so, I guess, because I was like getting bored. And I was like, let me try it. And I've like, you know, you've seen, I'll like grow it, cut it, grow it, cut it. This is like probably the longest it's been, but it's just like, eh. You have to keep your hair long, otherwise it's a situation. Yeah, wavy hair. Yeah, it depends so much on your style, like your type of hair. Yeah, I know what you mean about the wolf cut. A wolf cut is so hot. I fucking love it, but I don't think that it flatters my bone structure. Having hair down here instantly brings my face down. Like when I do cut it, I always have like this buzzed, and it just like lifts everything. Like it just looks so much better on me. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get it cut soon. I'm not gonna cut it super short yet. I'm gonna keep it looking basically like what my profile photo is on YouTube right now, like the longer pixie. Because I think that's cute with the red. I think that's cute. I'm sorry, I gotta go. My like my throat's drying out and I'm out of water. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. This was fun. So like I said, I really want this to become a regular thing. So typically Thursdays around 11 or 12 PST is going to be the schedule. I'll try to be good about like letting you know if it's happening or if it's not happening, but like I'm not making any promises because I'm a terrible YouTuber. But we're going to start getting into the swing of it. I really want this to be, like part of the schedule. Thank you so much. You also have a good rest of your day. And I will also, every time we do it, I will leave it up. So if you missed it, if you came in halfway, you can always go back and watch. I have one moderator. I don't know enough about how that works, to be honest with you. And this has been good. I don't think we've had any like trolls popping in and fucking shit up. So, but yeah, we'll, I don't know. I just don't know how that works. I need to look a little bit more into like moderators. So yeah, if there's anyone who's interested, let me know. But yeah, thanks guys. This was fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And you can yell at me to keep the lives going, because if you yell at me, then I'll feel bad and I'll have to do it. You know what I mean? And also it'd be nice if like on my more recent like uploads, like if I have an upload that goes up before Thursday, comment what you want the live to be. Because like today it was like, you know, I'd like to have a theme. I'd like to have it like be we're playing with this today, you know, because otherwise I'm just gonna be sitting here flailing, you know. Yeah, that's okay, Heather. You can watch after it's done. All right, guys, thank you so much. Love you. I gotta go eat lunch, a late lunch, and that's basically it. So I'm gonna go now. Bye. I don't know how to end it. Wait, they changed where I end it. Oh, it's just an X. Okay, bye.